just Tucker dominate AI arenas aside from when he
Yeah.
pulled himself off the block, right?
Um,
What do you think like Quinn has a good chance, Quinn or Cam have a good chance of
um,
winning over Brooklyn?
no and yes. Well, Quinn, no. Cam, possibly. You, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Cam has been playing like a social under the radar game. So I didn't really see now that
Yeah.
he's on the block. I want to see
Hi, Aiden.
what's his process with
Hi, Layton.
Brooklyn. I think it's pretty obvious. Like she knows she might have if she stays on the block, she has the numbers. She's like going around. She's socializing well. Quinn, on the other hand, Quinn is just trying to gain numbers back after like
Mm-hmm.
playing, quote unquote, playing the whole house. So it's it's
Yeah. Do
it's
you
like
think,
really up in the
sorry,
air
go
right
ahead.
now. Anything could really happen this week.
Okay. Do you think that like, so like Quinn and Tucker are playing the house, right? Quinn right now is on the outs, right? And people, do you
Oh,
think people are like scared of Tucker and it's like
definitely.
not his time yet?
Um,
Or obviously, right? So do you think that they're like gonna go with what he wants to not piss him off? Or do you think that like people will keep playing their game and not necessarily Tucker's game right now? What are your thoughts on that? Or do you also, my thing is, do you think people know that he realize that he's
I
planting
mean,
seeds in them, like at all? Obviously, he's like a strong player, but like, I don't like, they didn't know he was planting
yeah,
seeds about me, and he's
he's a
very
really,
convincing.
I would say he's like one of the best out of this season. Out of everyone in the house, he's like one of the best people to ever convince
Yeah.
people, like with a snap of his fingers. So, like I said, I haven't really got to watch live feeds because I don't really care about the live feeds anymore. They always go off
Mm-hmm.
every time I try to watch them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Crazy.
it's really up in the air. I think, from my knowledge, I think people already told Tucker already told a few people that that Brooklyn's their target,
Mm-hmm.
just not the whole like
Mm-hmm.
majority of the house. So
Okay. Ooh, such good tea, such good tea. Anthony, what are your thoughts on everything?
I don't think he cares.
You're in chat. What is anyone
Um.
else's thoughts on
Oh,
anything?
I have one more comment. So I'm sorry. I'm running my mouth a little bit. Uh,
Yeah, tell me.
well,
No, you're
damn
good.
it, I
Tell
just
us.
lost my train of thought. Okay, there we go. I think so. I'm guessing this is like the last week before jury. I don't know, probably, and this is probably like the last AI arena before jury.
Yeah.
So, oh,
You you think they're gonna take it off when maybe AI instigator is coming
I
in?
think it's
Thank
about
you,
time
Mikey.
it has to go because it was fun
Mm-hmm.
in the first few weeks of the game, but now that like it got boring once the same people kept going in and in every week, and I want to see new people, like the recent
Yeah.
ones, Mackenzie, Rubina, and Cedric. They were new people. Like the last 3 weeks wasn't really new; it was just the same people over and over again. But I think it might
Yeah.
be their time. It might be a wrap for the AI arena. Let's just go back to
Mm.
the two nominees and straight to eviction and let people, actually make a decision once nominees are finally locked.
Interesting. Okay, I love it. Thank you for all of your
You're
beautiful
so
words
welcome.
and filling us in. Anyone else want to contribute to this conversation or have any questions? What are you
Oh, I
thinking?
got
Thank you,
a question
Lily.
for you actually. If
Yeah,
Because
ask
I don't think
me.
they're doing another veteran season for a while. Would you, if they give you a call to come back, let's say Big Brother 30 something, would you take that letter and go back?
Yeah. I mean, I can't speak for like the future or where like my life is going to be at that point, but like the minute I got out of the house and I was like, I kind of want to go back in. You know what I mean? I'm a competitive person. I learn by doing. So there was a lot of things that I learned that weren't working in the house, and I was, each day trying to get better at the situation at hand, right? So you can only prepare so much, and then you just have to keep adapting every day. So that's what I was doing. And once I kind of like figured it out, then I left the house. So, I would love, Joshua is just being really funny. Thanks, Joshua. um, and so Yeah, like I would say yes. I love to compete. I love to learn how to do things differently or better in the house. Obviously, a lot of things that I was doing wasn't working, um, even though I tried my best. And so, next time is going to be even better because now I have a framework for, strategy, social game, what lands, what doesn't. And I would say yes. I kind of would say yes to anything. Remember, like I'll try anything once. If I want to do it, I'll do it a second time. And now I'm like there's another like mental layer prepared, right? Like the first time you like, I don't know, what's like a good analogy? Like the first time you swim, you're like, oh, I don't know how to stay above water fully, right? But then the next time you do it, you're better
True.
and you can breathe a
Yeah,
little
I get it.
easier, if
I
that
have
makes
one more
sense.
short question.
So,
I don't know if
yeah,
it's possible to
what's
answer.
up?
How can you live with like dozens of cameras in there? Like, does it like creep you out? Because I've been dreaming about it for a while. Like, I've been dreaming like I was in a Big Brother house. I feel like I'm going insane ever since seeing these cameras.
You know what? Like, you're just like, oh my God, there's going to be cameras everywhere. And you obviously the first day or two, it's like weird, that like culture shock, right? Like with anything different. But I'm an adaptable person and I adapted really quickly. Like after the second day, I was okay. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like when we had to go into quarantine and we had to do
Yeah.
stuff really differently. And some people like adjusted really quickly and some people it took them a while to adjust to doing stuff differently. That's kind of what it felt like to me, where I was like, oh, this is the new way of doing things now, I'm just going to do it. So I just learned and adapted, and at some point you
Oh,
kind of
okay.
like forget
Because
that they're
I
there.
I feel like if I ever apply, like I'll probably be on like Big Brother 30 something, and me being
Yes,
on
manifest
in the
that.
house with like 94 cameras, I feel like I'm gonna go insane for a little while, and then I'm just gonna keep staring at it like it's there, it's staring at me. I just feel that way.
No, you honestly, for there's so much drama going on, it's the least of your
Okay, that's
concerns.
all my questions. Thank you, Lisa. Can I get a photo real quick?
Nice. Yeah, of course.
Oh,
And
I did
feel
that
free to
last
like
night.
post
Don't
a photo,
worry.
tag us, reshare, tag me and
Thank
reshare and
you.
everything. So
Well, my phone about to die, but it doesn't matter. Bye.
bye. Bye. Okay. Any other questions
All
or
right,
I
should we do a
have a
fresh round of
question.
people?
gotta leave. I gotta
Yeah,
leave
tell
to go to
me.
bed. I gotta go beat my meat and shit.
Bye. Sleep well.
So, if you ever return to Big Brother, would you bring your glitter?
Yes, of course. I'm not going to let anyone change me or who I am. So obviously, like the glitter didn't really land with that group, but that doesn't mean it would not land with someone else. And like the glitter is like who I am, and it's something that I love and it makes me happy. So definitely, I would bring glitter the same way I would bring it this
Yeah,
season. Glitter queen
Ma,
vibes.
what is it like the glitter taste like? Is it like sugary, salty?
It
Uh,
doesn't taste like anything. It's just glitter. It's there to make the
uh,
like just like the food sparkle a little bit. And to be very clear, I didn't put it on any people's plates without their permission. I held it in my finger and held it above and I was like, "Hey, do you want it?" And they're like, "No." And I moved to the next plate without like dropping it. So
yeah, it looked
just
like
for the record.
it looked like
I
really
would.
it looked really pretty and like sparkly and stuff. And like when you were like, "Do you want some
Yeah.
glitter?" My mom, she thought it was like really funny and stuff in a good way.
Yeah, it looks really pretty in like in drinks and cocktails or mocktails. I know some people are underage, so if you put it in like lemonade here or like iced tea or even like orange juice, it just makes it sparkle and it like adds to the party.
Yeah,
So,
that's cool. The when
cool.
Ma,
Well, what's
do you
up?
get to like write anything? Like, do you get to bring any like papers or like notebooks or journals or anything like that?
I don't know if I'm
Okay.
allowed to talk about that.
No, it's fine.
Sorry.
Nah.
You have another question before I let some more people in
I
here?
had one. Oh, what is it like to like, like So, since it's not like the classic Big Brother where like as soon as you enter you put your bags on like a bed, like after like the whole premiere
Mm-hmm.
started, did you like do you guys have to like share beds?
We don't have to share beds. I picked the unicorn room because it had unicorns on it and it felt like me. So I slept like under unicorns and like in a magical forest. You saw like and my bed was like a bed pedal. So everyone entered the house and picked their own beds and
Yeah,
it just
it
worked
was
out. And I like
really
my
pretty.
room.
That was my favorite room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna let some other people in here.
All
If you
right.
can let yourself
You
out, it's really
too.
nice
Have a
to
good
meet you,
day.
Ed.
Oh yeah, good night.
Have a
Bye.
good night. Bye. Bye. Okay, Chris. Hi, guys. I'm adding some more people to chat with. Beautiful. If you want to come in here, let me
Hey
know.
Lisa, what's happening?
Hello. Hi. Hi, how are you? What's your
People
name?
call me Christopher, but most people call me Chris.
Hi, Chris.
You too.
Nice to meet you. Oh, Tishan. Hi. Hi,
What's good?
Hisam. I just got
Hello?
off work. Hi,
What's up?
guys. Hi.
What's
What's your name?
Me? Oh,
yes?
okay. I'm
Yeah.
Eduardo. Um, Hi. Nice
Hi,
to
Eduardo.
meet you. I
Nice to meet you. I'm
know.
Lisa.
It's gonna take me some time to pronounce your name there a little bit.
Oh, it's okay. Well,
How's your day? What are your guys' thoughts on tonight's episode? Do you think Brooklyn is gonna stay the target and they're gonna stick
um,
through and evict
I don't
her?
know. I don't know what I think. I think maybe, yeah, probably.
Realis- Realistically, it's gonna depend on who wins BBI Arena, depending how the veto plays out, which already been revealed thanks to social media.
Mm.
Yeah. Hi, Francis. Hi. Okay,
Hi,
who's the new person in here? What's your name?
my name is Reed.
Hi, Reed. Nice to meet you.
Oh,
There's
I'm
someone
Reed.
next to you. Who's next to you?
Yeah,
It's my brother.
Oh,
we're huge fans
oh my God.
of the
Hi,
show
brother.
BB.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, what questions do we have? Thank you, Gavin. Hi, Peyton. Hi, Jake. Okay. Um, okay, awesome. Any questions for me? Any thoughts on tonight's
I
episode?
just
Where
miss
are we
you,
at?
Lisa. I just want to see you again
I
on the
know.
show. Like, what?
Right?
Okay, what was your like favorite part
Uh,
about watching me?
I think it was. I loved the sequence with the glitter. I loved how you always you were a glitter queen.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, it's great. I went to my friend's wedding and I put glitter
I
on
love
and
that.
everyone loved
Period.
it.
It looks so good.
It's like your brand. I love it.
Thank
Yes.
I love it. I'm working on making some edible glitter, and hopefully that will be
Oh,
out
I
soon. And then you guys
will.
can buy some edible glitter. I think I might like just like make some, put my face
Mm,
on it, put
Yes,
like
yes.
glitter queen
yes.
on it, have it come in like different colors, and then I want to donate like a portion of the proceeds to like an
Wow.
anti-bullying
That's
campaign
it.
would be
That
Yeah.
would be
awesome.
appropriate, definitely.
I think I would definitely buy that for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, do some good and just, create something that you guys can connect
Yeah.
and garnish your lives with and make some good about it as well. So I think it can be all connected and,
Yeah.
Yeah.
make the
Yes.
Yes.
make the world a
I
There
better
you
place.
go.
Period.
I'm glad you like that idea.
Mm.
Cool. What's everyone's highlight of
This
the
is
day? I need a
the
little
highlight
yeah.
what's
of
the
my
what's your
day.
Yeah. This
gratitude
really
of the
is.
day?
For sure. Like, I just feel like you're the queen of Big Brother, and you were robbed, and you should have stayed the whole time, and you should have won.
Period.
Me and my friends, we all love you.
Thank you.
We would cheer every time you were on the screen. So I'm just so grateful to be here.
Oh, means the world, means the world. Do you guys have any questions for me?
I don't.
That's my highlight of the day.
You're
Lisa,
so
your hair looks so
sweet.
good. It looks fire.
Yeah.
Oh my God, thank you. I am in New York for one of my friends' wedding. I got evicted, and one of my first thoughts after like the shock wore off, that I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, I get to go to my friend's wedding now, right? Because I thought I was going to be in the house for longer. And my hair was done by Samantha, Samantha something. She was amazing, and she did like a blowout. It's a little wavy now just because of the humidity here. And then she did like a twist
It
back,
looks
and I
so
put some
good.
shimmer on,
Wow.
and
So
yeah, it was fun.
gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll like post some pictures and tag her. Always like to support
Yeah.
local businesses
Yeah.
wherever I
That's
go.
awesome.
Really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, you guys are such a highlight. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. Any other like game thoughts about tonight or what's happening
Who are you rooting for?
in the
Like,
game?
overall? Who are you rooting for?
To what? Sorry, say that one more
Yes.
time. Overall,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
T-Core.
Love
Mm.
that.
Yes.
She did. This episode was like it was.
She's really
She got a lot of time, screen time. We saw her a lot.
Yeah.
okay, cool. I think she's like slowly making her way throughout the game. I think she's getting even more comfortable with being in the house and within like her fierceness and her power that she has. And when I was in the house chatting with her, she and I really connected, and we would have some really nice, genuine talks about, being like learning how to be in the house as ourselves,
Yeah.
but also as ourselves in the game. And so we both gave each other different feedback throughout how to be better in the game based off of things that we heard. And she's a very genuine person. I think she's brilliant, and I think she's dangerous, but in a really good way. And she's playing
Yeah.
a really smart
Yeah.
game.
How do you feel about Mackenzie?
Mm.
I love Mackenzie. I mean, like
I don't
overall, or
know.
just like my
Just
experience with
whatever.
her. I really enjoyed getting to know her. She was one of my friends. I haven't watched all of the things that went on behind closed doors. I know that there were a lot of mistruths and a lot of gossiping
Yeah.
Yeah.
about me while I was in the house, but what I'm taking from the people are like
Yeah.
my one-on-one experiences with them. So, I had a few conversations with her that weren't about the game, and I could feel that those were genuine, and she was a nice friend to me, so I'm always willing to have conversations with people outside of the house. And I kind of stayed clear of like the gossip that was happening when I came out of the house, from like looking too much at that, because that would just like not be. I know that it's
Yeah.
like all of it's not true. I would see someone, I was like, that's not true, that's not true, that's not true, like that's not what happened. And I don't think it would be like helpful to like
Yeah.
watch
That's the
everything
life
that
of
was
Big
said.
Brother in a nutshell for you.
I know. I know that that's Big Brother, but I just like didn't realize, at least for like the first week or two, that everything would be picked apart of, it just started right away. You know what I mean? And some of it wasn't necessarily related to the game. So I think Cedric was a little shocked yesterday when I was like, oh yeah, those are all lies. And he like, I don't think he's like fully
Could I?
conceptualized. Because like when you're in the house, everything that you hear is like your reality and the truth, even if
Yeah.
it's not
I think he's
someone else's.
probably trying to recover from the fact that he got blindsided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Lisa, can you see my comments on the live stream?
What? What?
I was
Wait, okay,
I was commenting
what are you
hi, and like
commenting?
one there was one comment about like does it jiggle? It wasn't like yesterday's live stream. And it said
Wait, which one was your comment?
does it jiggle, Lisa?
Oh, that was
Everybody
you.
was screaming.
LOL.
Everybody was like, "Oh my
Does
god!"
it
Oh wow.
does it jiggle
Everybody
jiggle?
was out in the comments. It was funny.
It's
I was.
funny. That's
Someone.
funny to know.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, I hope like Cedric takes his time to like process everything that happened to him. I know that all of us on the outside are, texting him, making sure he's okay. And he's such a sweet, kind person that, no one deserves to be blindsided. And it's just hard that the like really sweet ones get blindsided. And he was one of the like really just like a kind hearted, sweet
Hmm.
spirit. And it's just a shame of what happened to him and how his addiction
I
went as
think he's
well.
he's very genuine. I can agree with that. However, gameplay, I think he made a big mistake volunteering as the pawn. Very big.
Yes.
Pawns
There you
go
go.
home. I know everyone's like trying their best in there, and like in the moment you think things are like a good idea, and you're just like there's so much happening at once, and you're just trying to think of the best move possible. And like I understand what he was trying to do, but it's so risky. Like if I wasn't on the block the first week, I would never be like, oh yeah, put me back on the block. Like it's not fun. It's not fun being on the block and to feel very unsafe and uncertain throughout your days is like a hard feeling. So, okay, it was really nice to meet you. I'm going to let in the last group of people to come say hi. If you guys want to take a screenshot, feel free to.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
Bye.
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 You
Bye.
too.
Have a good night. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Okay, I'm adding a few more people. Who else wants to come in and say hi? I think we'll do one more round of people. Come on in, join the party. Thanks for being here and sharing your thoughts. Request if you guys want to come in. I don't see any requests, so feel free to request. Request to join. Is anyone requesting? Hi, Mason. Hi, Corey. Anyone else want to come on in and chat? Okay, Tishawn. Okay, is anyone requesting? It's not showing. I might have to do that thing where I like go out and come back in. Okay, 60 days. Okay, I'm gonna go out and come back in and then we'll add, okay, Corey. Okay, I'm not seeing any requests, so I'm gonna go out, come back in, and then we'll add you guys back in, okay? Are back, come in and request. Let's finish talking about tonight's episode. Hi, Sky. Hi, guys. Hi, Tishawn. I didn't deny anyone's request. Okay. Okay. Hello, Addie. Hi. Okay, let's request. I'm going to add you guys in. Joshua in. Okay. I'm adding you guys all in. I think I just Josh. Okay.
Honey,
Add
girl,
Jared.
you
Hi,
are iconic.
darling.
Okay,
Who
honey.
am I? Who am I speaking with? Hi.
So,
Oh,
girl,
yay,
my cast of 6
party.
Days In loves you. Okay, we all love you. We all love you.
Okay, wait. Who am
Corey
I?
for 60 Days
Who's
In season
talking
9,
now?
honey. We love you. We love
Hi,
you. Me, my cast, we love
Corey.
you.
Love
We watch
you.
you. We love you. But Tucker needs to go. He got to go. Cause, honey, we love the glitter. We love the glitter. See, 6 Days In, we're more toxic than you guys, and we were like, what did Lisa do? You didn't do nothing, girl, but just play the game, do everything right. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, they just
Oh no,
like
no, no, they're
went
True
in
haters,
at
honey.
me.
haters.
They're haters.
Haters.
They're haters. They don't know how to play the game, and see, they need their ass beat. They just need their ass beat. At this point, the game beat. At this point, honey, because I've been watching Big Brother since 9/11, and I just want to know, like, what did you do so wrong?
I
You
don't
didn't do
know because I
nothing. You
don't
just
You
think
gave glitter,
didn't.
honey.
anything
You
is
just gave
wrong.
glitter.
I
You
have a
just gave
theory.
glitter.
I think the AI arena arena had something to do with you being a target, because it's so
He's
easy
right.
to just like put up house targets with the AI arena because nominees get so many lifelines in a week. So HOHs don't really have complete control of their HOH. And so it's easy to just go with the house
Okay.
targets in this twist because
Oh, he
there's no guarantee you can
ate
get your
that.
target out.
Yes.
So then for you, it was like, well, I can't nominate who I really want to nominate, so I'll just nominate Lisa. And it was like, how did Chelsea benefit from getting you out?
Girl, why
Chelsea's in
is
a bad
Angela
position now
still there?
because
Where's Angela, girl? I'm trying to see where's Angela doing there, honey?
Yeah, how
Why
is
is
Angela still
Angela
in there?
there, honey?
Okay, so I just saw something on TikTok. I know, like, I'm a few days late and I'm trying not to. There's certain things I don't necessarily want to see and certain energy I don't want to be involved with. But, you know, I see my name pop up on some TikTok. So, like, I'm just like, wait, what's that? And I saw after I left, there were like conversations that like she was trying to convince the whole house still that did you guys see this on the live feed? I'm not sure if it was in the episode. I think it might just been on the lives, right? That like she was still going around with my name in her mouth, talking and trying to convince people that like I told her that I had the power and this and that. And like, do you think people
I don't
believe
think she even
like
believed that. I think she was trying to convince herself too. She was like, "Let me, let me
keep my name
make
out
it
of
make
your
sense for me
mouth?
to get rid of Lisa, even though there was no reason to get rid of you. So let me make up some stuff and tell everybody." Because it's like you wanted to work with her. You never gave her any signs that you were like coming after her. You made your targets pretty clear, and so the fact that everybody was like, "Oh, we can't trust her. She's shady," it was just some nonsense. They were just making stuff up at some point.
All of
She's
it
more
was just
paranoid than
I
me
was
than
just
I
like,
was on
wait,
60 Days in. See,
why?
if you watch my 5 episodes on 60 Days in, I was paranoid just like her. She doesn't know how to do reality TV, honey. She just doesn't know how to. She's been watching since
Wait,
2001,
so
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's the 2020s now. It's a different era, honey. It's a different era. It's
it
not like
is
you
a
can just go
different
back into
era.
2008 and do that. If she was in 2007, maybe it would work. But it's not really working for her. I mean, it's working.
Oh my God.
It's just
Hi,
like not
Cedric.
working. And
Cedric, you want
see,
to join the
Yes.
and
party?
me and my
Are we doing this
cast, we
again?
were watching this girl, and we just been watching her. And I
Yeah.
said, "Ooh, put her on 60 Days In. Put her on 60 Days In, honey, because she will not last in one bit, honey. She just wouldn't last."
And I'm just so curious as to like, I think people are, I don't know if they're fully believing things, but I'm just
And the live,
very
she
curious
goes,
how things
what she
are
say? She
still
goes, and this is just the worst, terrible. I said, "Girl, calm down. It's not. It's week 1. Calm down. Sit down. Have a seat, baby. And you okay, baby? Just sit down." But obviously, they let her get a
like
pass.
just relax and eat like the burrito that I made you. Like
And
it's
girl,
They were
I
doing
fine.
think,
too
and
much on your cooking.
I think
It looked great.
I honestly think they gonna let her ass win. They gonna let her ass win because she's sliding by.
If they don't get her out at a certain point, like they need to eventually stop using her as a shield. Okay, someone said replace, I don't know who Jared is, but replace Jared with Cedric. Which one's Jared?
They
That's
voted someone
savage.
out.
But Lisa, you will be on the challenge if it was up to me, honey. You'll be on the challenge because you are
I
strong,
would
girl. You
I would love
strong,
I
girl,
would love to
honey.
be on this
Honey, you
challenge.
remind me of Miss Cara Maria, honey. You just strong. You just strong,
Oh,
honey.
thank you.
Yes, girl. You
That's such a
strong.
compliment.
And
Thank you.
listen, we was talking last time, me and my cast members from 60 Days In. We said that girl is strong, honey. She's strong.
Hmm.
And glitter, you're just nice. You're just nice. You're just polite. You want to try to call any
I'm
beefs,
just
any
nice.
abuse, any this, any that, and these hoes came for you. I said, girl, you need to, honey, this is a different type of show. Because she would have been off our island, honey.
Yeah.
It's Angela.
Was the first veto
Hmm.
competition actually like
Yeah.
athletically
It,
difficult, or was it just like,
oh my God. Yeah,
yeah,
they made it
it
seem like
looked
a
like you were just
breeze
walking
on
through?
TV. So we jumped into this giant pit, which I thought was water, and it was actually like a giant pit of honey. So hold on, who said that? Tishan, I actually pressed her. Tishan, I'll let you in soon. Once I boot Jared, just kidding. Okay, see, you guys think it's funny. My
And,
roasts in there did
They
not
didn't get
land.
it.
and
They didn't get the Lisa
My
I got a good
experience.
sarcasm,
time.
my sarcasm, my my sarcasm didn't land because it's through the lens of Big Brother, so people will pick apart anything. And I was like, okay, I can't joke. I can't like, but I'm like, okay,
Right.
joking is bonding, so that's playing. Like other people would joke and they would bond, but for some reason with me, like I think Tucker, this is what I think. I think Tucker started planting seeds of him not liking me the first day, and everyone just kept jumping on the bandwagon and agreeing, and it was easier to
John
just
Tucker
keep the
must
ball rolling
die,
of
honey.
Lisa.
John Tucker must die. Honey, they made a whole movie about his ass. John Tucker must die. Honey,
I
they need to
really
do
didn't get.
John Tucker
Um,
must die, honey.
I
Not
really
literally,
didn't get
but
like
John Tucker. You know the
oh
movie
my
John
God.
Tucker
Okay.
Must Die, right? John Tucker Must Die.
Oh, it's a classic movie. I'll
I
keep you my little secret.
I really didn't get like every night one, the cooking thing. They made it seem like such a big deal. Like obviously you were just kidding. You were like, I'm a chef too. Like how does that make you a target for the entire time you're in the house? They were doing way too much.
Thank
Girl,
you
they
for
gonna let
thinking it was
Angela
funny.
win
I
this
thought it
shit,
was
and, and
funny
she wins
too.
it. I'm like, y'all are the most girl, because like you don't have to understand. I've been watching this since 9/11, and these people are literally letting Angela tell them what to do, what to say, how to speak, how
Yeah.
to do, how to this. And what's that, Matt, the first one who went home? Honey, he had potential in
Mm-hmm.
that house. He could have been the face of
Yeah.
MTV. Like, he had potential, honey. He had potential.
I would love Matt and
Girl, that
myself
would
to
I
go
girl,
on the
because Jay
challenge to
and
show people
Michelle,
that
baby, you
that
guys are
we're
the Jay and
real
Michelle of Big
competitors.
Brother. To Jay and Michelle. I'm telling you. You guys are the Jay
Mm-hmm.
and Michelle. You guys are the Jay and
Yeah.
Michelle of the Big Brother. And
Yeah.
it's just like, as a reality TV watcher, as a reality TV star myself, these people don't know
Yeah.
that you and Matt would have been, you guys carried. You guys would have carried.
Yeah. And we would have played a different game than what's going on. Hi, Tishawn.
Thank you so much.
The haircut's still looking fly.
Girl, but John Tucker must die.
Okay, wait. So let me tell you about this. Can I give you the tea on the veto competition and like how much of a beast
You
I
ate
am in the
that.
competition? Because I don't know if they showed it in the I don't know if they showed it in the live feeds, like the discussion
No, we
after
didn't
the
see pretty
veto
much
or
anything.
no? Okay, let me spill some tea. So this competition, you literally are in a like thing of honey. Like it is so sticky.
I
The
bet it's
minute you
hot
get in, it's
too.
so hard to move. It's like, like those it was so hot. The Spartan races where you're like crawling through the mud, right? But imagine being in like the honey where you like have to like it was very very physical. I kind of just zoned out, and I've run marathons in my life. I've run half marathons. I've always worked out and taking care of
You look
my
good, girl.
body,
I
and
like you.
I have
Man,
a
this
very
is, I love you,
entrepreneurial
baby.
mindset.
Yes, you
Thank
my
you.
girl.
And
You look good too, baby.
so here's what here's what I did. Going in, you had to spell a word, right? And they could have delete buttons. So before it started, I was
Mm-hmm.
going over in my mind my words. So I had a word going into the competition. So I had very specific letters that I wanted to get without being like, oh, which letter do I
Mm-hmm.
find? I wanted to be very strategic. So I went in with a word. My word was transformation. And that was 12 letters. We had 12 minutes and it was 60 seconds a letter. But the minute I got in, I was like, this might not be possible because it was so hard. I had to adapt literally in a split second. And I go, okay, transformation can be transform. So I had 5 words like that can be shortened if I needed to, just to make sure that I had the longest word. But then also, like, I had a few contingency words based off of whatever vowel was deleted. So like going in, I came up with this within like 5 minutes, and I just was ready to go in and kick butt and do whatever it took. And I just like, I went back and forth
Oh my god.
Lisa, girl,
15
you a
times.
bad bitch, girl. You is a bad bitch.
Lisa,
So do you get to go to the jury?
And I did
Do you get to
a
the jury
delete
house? You get to
button.
go to the jury house? Oh,
No, because
Lisa
I got
said like
eliminated
At the end
the
of the
second
day, I feel
time.
like Lisa, I'm telling you, you have potential to win the challenge because you are just. I just don't understand how they let in. Big Brother need to change the rules a little bit, tweak it a little bit. You need to tweak it just a little bit. Because AI is not the
Yeah.
game to be playing. Tinsley, Ainsley, what the fuck that bitch name is. I don't like her. AI, I don't like her. I don't like the bitch. Because, see, me on our show, I went home the first on my show, 60 days in. I went home, I had a mental breakdown on my show. But, honey,
Okay. I mean,
reality
we
TV ain't
all
no
did. It's
joke. But when
really
you playing a
hard.
game, honey, you played that
No.
game very well. You didn't do
Hmm.
nothing to nobody. You didn't do. You were nice. You were
Thank you.
respectful. You just do glitter. I mean,
I
yeah,
love
you just do glitter.
her.
That's it.
Like I love that moment, like the first night in the house when Tucker was about to like introduce himself. She had to let Tucker know like, we have a little competition here.
Oh,
You ain't
he's
the
cute.
only
The
one of
one who's talking.
us.
He's really cute. Yes, honey.
And then you
Hey,
was like, because I'm actually a personal chef. Like I'm a chef myself. So you have a little competition here. You're not gonna run the kitchen like you were trying
Exactly.
to. And I'm over here like,
Yes, stop
you
it.
better say something.
Like I thought it was I thought it was cheeky fun.
That's what it's
Like and
supposed to
then
be.
and
It
then
was fun.
Kenny stood up and
No.
he's like, I own a food truck, I'm a chef, and like we're all on a competition show getting to know each other. Like for someone to take that
A
so
whole
personally and
narrative.
create
It's a
like
narrative he tried to
literally
create.
2 weeks
A
worth of
narrative. At the
shit
end of the day,
talking.
Lisa, my proudest. I love you how you made it edit this. You have the long the pink coat with the little what you call those with the things on it, the things on it. But you looked up for the
you
sky. It's like the
you
pink
have to give me
jacket.
more.
You
Give
had a
me
pink
more.
jacket and you lift up. Yeah, the fringe.
Oh,
Yes,
with the
fringe. I
fringe.
can remember
Yeah,
what
yeah,
the fringe. You lift up your arms and you said, "Talking to the moon." I said,
Yes.
"Yes, that's I love Lisa. I said, I love Miss Lisa. That's my girl." Because girl, you are so just
Wait,
honest. You're just so
I
authentic. I liked you in that. Oh my god, I'm so mad because you guys would have. I just picture you two at the end together. Just the final two. I just picture you two at the end because you remind me so much of what's the girl from season 2 who won? What's the girl from season 2? I forgot, girl. It was way back in the day, but
I swear to God, I know this one.
Will won
it was
season
so. But girl,
2.
you could have.
thanks,
You had
Mikey.
like you and Matt. Like they went by threats. They thought you guys were threats. No, it's okay to have personalities in the house. It's okay. And Cedric broke. Oh my God, they sent him home.
Hmm.
I was like, why are they doing that to Cedric?
The most
So
stupidest person
beautiful,
in the house
so
today
beautiful, so
put it
kind. And
and by
Angela's just in there, just cussing everybody out, just cussing the wind out. Just he would cuss the sky out.
You know, I know it's crazy. You know, like when you go in and like obviously people like there's people that you know you're like,
Right,
I'm gonna mesh with this person, I'm not. Like, you know, just in like if you go to a
right.
party, there's certain people that you
Yep.
want to talk to, there's certain people that are part of the conversation, and you chat and you're like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go dance, or like, hey, nice talking to you. But like I'm never gonna go to a party and just trash someone. They're not gonna be my best friend. I might not want to play the game with them. I might want to play the game with them, but I'm not going to pick apart, like, you know, there's 16 different personalities in the house. Not everyone's going to be like your best friend or someone
Girl,
that
she
you would
lay by the
be
door and wait for shit to
besties
happen.
with,
I was like, girl,
but you're
just
playing.
calm down. Just have your HOH and relax. She lays by the dog for she lays by the door like my dog, waiting for me to come home. I said, just wait, just sit down. Calm down, honey.
I have some tea
Please.
though on this like this one house guest. The tea that no one barely brings up right now is how Brooklyn is being so shady.
Tell me.
Because in the past weeks, if you've seen, first she, all right, during that HOH competition that Angela won, she kept picking Brooklyn, and that's what like made her mad
Mm-hmm.
and like want to go like confront her. And then
Wait, who picked
it was
who picked
Angela,
Brooklyn?
and she tried to try to smooth things over with Angela, but Angela saw right through it. Then where Brooklyn also did, I think y'all saw this like during the live show. She told Rubina straight to her face, "You're going home. I'm sorry, but you're going home." And then she stays.
It was so goofy. She was like, I'm so sorry I
Girl,
have to vote
yeah,
you out.
it's
And
so
then
weird. It's not
Brooklyn,
2012. It's not
I don't know
2013
about
no more.
Brooklyn.
I wish Big Brother was just like back in the
So
day.
the Unicorn Alliance is even happening. So you know that I had an alliance with
You
Brooklyn,
did?
Leah,
Yeah,
Rubina,
she told
and myself in the
us. Yeah,
unicorn room.
From the
they
Okay,
didn't
bedroom.
so
show
I
any
don't
of
Did
it.
think
They
you
not.
didn't.
showed
They
any of my
They didn't
alliances.
show
they keep
any
out
of
the
your
most.
gameplay.
They keep out the most important alliances that could have happened because they probably think like this won't be good TV or anything like that. They'll always
I
do
didn't know
that.
I mean,
that.
I don't think the Unicorn Alliance was real.
All girls
I don't think
alliance
Oh my
wouldn't
God!
be
No,
good
no, no.
Unicorn
TV.
The
Alliance was
Excuse
first
real
me.
day,
for
I think it
anyone who
Anyway,
wanted
was.
to.
Wasn't it Kenny that tried to assume that there was like an all girls alliance? Kenny, I think.
okay, so it wasn't like an alliance for like long term, and like I think Brooklyn suggested
Brooklyn.
it. And then I kind of like narrated it because I was in the position after Power of Veto to I started pulling people for one-on-ones, which people weren't doing yet. And I was like, cool, we're playing the game. I'm gonna protect myself. I'm gonna talk to everyone today. And so like it kind of started the game for it to be acceptable for one-on-ones because people weren't doing one-on-ones at all. So I think Brooklyn suggested it, and then people were kind of coming to me as like, hey, I want to make sure that this is happening. And then I was that like the person affirming it, right? So it was the Unicorn Alliance. It was myself, Leah, Rubina, and Brooklyn. It was the Unicorn Room, and we were gonna keep each other safe for the first month
They did not keep you safe.
to keep
When
girl.
It pisses me off to
No,
this day.
No,
It
and
pisses
no.
me
so
off.
now that like because it was to keep girls the numbers of girls because Angela was before things happened. Like
And they think
Angela was
Angela's
the HOH.
weak.
I was the
She's
first
not.
Power of Veto that was female strong, and we kind of wanted to like keep it going with just like some more female energy in the house, feminine energy in the house, or some more females in the house. And so that was like our alliance. And then after a month with everyone still being
Do
there,
you think
we would
if
revisit it kind of
do you
thing.
think if
But like
Brooklyn had
Rubina,
won that Power of
go ahead.
Veto week 2 instead of Kenny, that she might have used it on you?
There's
Because I don't know that she would.
No,
maybe.
because people didn't want to. When I did my one-on-ones, I think I was in trying
Mm-hmm.
to make sure that I was safe. So I was like, "What do you use it on me?" Like I wasn't. I was thinking of my safety and not the bigger game. And then I asked Cam that, and I asked someone else that, and they were like, "I would see what the
Okay.
HOH wanted to do, right?" And then after I thought of that, I went back
Oh,
to
it
the
makes sense
person.
now.
Like I think I
Okay.
went back to Cam, and I was like, hey, I was like, hey, I made a mistake before. If you get chosen, I wouldn't want you to use it on me. I wouldn't want to put a target on your back. Don't vote me off. Don't like, if you get it, ask Angela what she wants to do.
Angela's
And then,
the real threat,
respect
though.
that. I'm thinking about the long game kind of thing. You know what I mean? So like after I was like in problem solving mode and realized that
Right.
I was like, okay, this might not be a good strategy for everyone involved, especially because I was trying to form alliances and respect everyone
Right.
and not put a target on their back. Once I realized it would put a target on their back, I was like, hey, just kidding.
Right.
I'll fight my own battle. I have my contingency plan, respect what the HOH did kind of thing. So I don't think that Brooklyn would use it. And when I was nominated on the block the second time, her and someone else were passing, and I was like, oh, if you play veto, who would like, what would you do with it? And they were like, I would ask Chelsea. So that's kind of the theme of what was going on at that point in the game, instead of where people are
And this
pulling
what makes
people
you a
off the
bad
block and
bitch,
saving
girl. I
people.
love
But
you.
we
That's
haven't
what makes
seen
you a
that from
bad
any.
bitch. I love
We
you.
haven't seen that.
One thing
Girl,
about
you
Angela.
literally, you slay, girl.
One thing
Thank
about
you.
Angela, like on a personal level, I think she's like amazing and everything. But like on a game level, at this point,
She's a threat.
she is a threat. But these people are just seeing her as like, oh, we can just put her on the block every
I
single
know.
week because she's
Oh,
crazy.
and they will save
It's
her. They
like
think she's a threat. And then if they go back to the jury, and if Tucker and Angela get down to the bottom 2, they would not pick Tucker. I've been watching this since fucking 9/11. They're not going to pick Tucker. If Tucker and Angela was in the bottom
that.
2, they will pick Angela because they would not like Tucker.
If I were
The core,
in that
none
jury,
of them. None of them.
and this is my jury thing, like anyone in that final 2, and if Angela was in that final 2, that's who I'm putting my vote for. Angela was the first one to like point out Matt or like do anything. Like she was like
I mean,
she
she's a
made it
strong
like straight to
competitor,
the
but
house.
it's just like they thought she like if Matt had been there, Matt would have been got her out. But I'm telling you, if Angela got Matt out, I'm telling you, if it was the bottom, I'm predicting it right now in the name of Jesus. Tucker and Angela are going to be the bottom 2, And if the jury doesn't see, they're not going to like Tucker. The jury, they're not going to like Tucker because Tucker's going to them all out. They're going to pick Angela, and Angela's going to be the first one to win this. I'm telling you, it's going. I already see it, and it can happen. I won't let it happen because America's vote.
One
I won't
moment I
let it
love
Lisa,
happen.
from Angela, like one moment I will love from Angela to the day I die. Kenny,
I don't know. I just
like,
don't know. I just don't like how she did Lisa. I don't like how she did. Like,
like,
she could have fought harder for Cedric. I just don't get it. If I'm wrong, let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm right. But at the end of the day, being on 60 Days In, I just know they want to weed out. They want to weed out the. I just don't understand. I'm sorry, y'all. I just don't.
I loved Angela's moment where literally Kenny, you signed up to play Big Brother, which other people would like give an arm and leg for, and then you just sit there talking about, I want to go home, like I don't want to be here no more. That's the moment where I liked Angela because she was like, so you want to quit this game after you signed up and you just want to like go home? Because like there was like a point
It
where
would have been
production
Luna
like
Panoma. What's that girl? Panoma.
Paloma.
Paloma. Who tried to get Taylor out? It would be Panoma.
Oh my
Panoma did the same thing. I just wanted to leave. Bye, Panoma. Bye, Panoma. I think Angela's a good player. I was
I
with
think with
Angela from the beginning. I
Kenny,
was with her. I'm like, oh, it's an older person playing. But the way she's playing the game and the way I saw Lisa leave like that, I don't like it. Because Lisa didn't do, she gave glitter or whatever, but Lisa wasn't a threat. I mean, I'm not saying you're not a threat, Lisa. You're a strong competitor, but she wasn't a threat at that time. Lisa didn't do nothing.
The thing about
What Lisa do?
Lisa, I think if Lisa stayed in the house a little bit longer, I can see her winning like
Paloma.
many challenges to
That's her
save
name,
herself,
Paloma.
not unnecessary competitions that she needs to win, but like comps that she needs to win, like an HOH or a veto. I
But I
dead
need Lisa to
serious thought that she
win to
would
get
win
on
jury.
MTV because I need to see Lisa on the challenge. That's my only thing. I need to see Lisa on the
She
challenge.
would be perfect for the
Lisa, you
challenge
be beast,
because
Lisa. You be
she would be
beast.
perfect.
You
I
Yes,
be
yes,
beast.
the
Lisa.
You be
challenge
beast.
the challenge is where I'm at. Obviously, there's drama there, but like glitter, welcome.
Yes.
And you just you you just go with a
Right.
competition mentality. And any competition, I'm mentally strong, I am physically strong, I am ready to play, and I will handle whatever comes at me. Even in the house, I handled everything. I cried
Right.
sometimes, but like
One
who
thing about the
doesn't
challenge
cry? Like
is I
it's
love
crazy
that
in
you can
there.
control your own fate. Because whenever you like win like a daily challenge, you can be like, I want to put these two
Yeah.
in elimination, see how they do. In Big Brother, you have
Girl,
to
put
rely on
Laura in
like
her
on the
place.
house
I would
and
love for you to
HOH.
bop her in her face because I can see you be Laura. I can see you be Laura. L'Oreal, what her hell? Because the way Laura, I don't like her because she
Laurel's a
cussed Cara
beast.
you would
Maria.
handle her.
I don't. You would
You would
handle
handle,
her. I need
yes.
you on there, please, Lisa. I need you.
No,
Lisa versus
you
She
got
Laura.
scares
her.
me,
Lisa versus
but like
Laura
I'll
and
do what I
Hogger
need
And
to.
then
win.
they would do. I think they would put you on Challenge USA first. I
Oh
think
my
they put
god.
you on Challenge USA first, and then
Hmm.
they
Oh my god. I love you guys helping me manifest this.
Okay,
or
Like,
Loki.
Traders.
yes, let's do
Lisa should be
Low
on
it.
key,
Traders. You and
Keep
Cedric should be on Traders, and
could
and
y'all
tell Cedric to
see?
hit me up,
Could y'all do
please, because he's beautiful. That's a beautiful, beautiful man, honey.
one, two people that are definitely good locks for
I
the
mean,
challenge?
put a
Say
good
Corey
word
from
in,
60 Days. Say Corey from
put a
60
good
Days
word in
in
for me for it.
wants him, honey.
All right.
Wants
Do
him, honey.
y'all agree that the two locks from season 26 for the challenge could be Cedric and Lisa? The two
Oh
locks.
yeah,
Yes.
honey. I don't see
That
nobody
was
else. And
those
Matt,
Sure.
two
maybe
seemed
Matt.
good
Matt
locks for the challenge.
is a great, but damn, Matt got out for the first. He had potential being the fucking star of fucking Big Brother this season. He had potential. He had potential.
Wait, Lisa,
Lisa,
But he
what
let
was that
Angela.
moment? Lisa, what was that moment when Angela like came downstairs? Like, where were you at in that situation? Because you just heard clapping, and then the next moment you just heard mad,
I was
mad, mad.
I
Mm-hmm.
was behind the counter, like the kitchen counter and the edge of
Mm-hmm.
it before you go into the hallway. I was there. And at some point when she like threw one of the shadiest comments at him, I just like hid behind the counter and dropped to my knees because I was
You were
like,
just
did
like,
that
oh
just
love
my
it.
god,
happen?
I need to like be quiet before anything else happens.
I know you're not.
I was just like, oh, this is good for me. Target's not on
And
my
then it ended
back.
up being on your back.
The thing is, it was always on my back because Angela and then
I know you're
Tucker
not the
put it
biggest
there.
Angela fan, but I think it would be so funny if you two were on The Amazing Race
Oh
together.
god.
Like, that's some reality
Oh
television
I'm
god.
gonna
Oh
shoot
excellence in
Amazing
the
Race
god.
CBS
making.
stars.
You two on The Amazing Race as a team
I
would
can
be
see
so
Angela
funny.
right now
Like,
just I can see Angela just right now just hammering on these stuff. She
You
does
know
like
Doesn't
what's
look like
one
she's a fan
thing.
of
crazy?
the
Angela doesn't
idea.
even know the feedback she's getting. That's the most psychological part about it.
I, I stand by what I said personally and professionally, inside and outside of the
Mm.
house. It does not align with me,
But
and I am
Lisa,
sticking to that.
I'm on your side 100%
Respectfully,
because
everyone's allowed
I
to
was
have their own
Angela's word
opinion, but I know where I stand.
before. But seeing you leave really pissed me off. Seeing you leave because you didn't do shit to nobody, nothing to nobody,
One thing I love about
nothing.
this season, the woman energy is
I
kicking in. Look, a woman won a power, first woman HOH, first woman veto winner. Like, this is the energy that we
It's
like
not
need
enough
for the
black people to
future
do a
Big Brother
cookout
season.
alliance. There's not enough black people in there no more.
That's what Angela
So
like tried to. Okay, I don't want to say Angela tried to assume it because she didn't, but she was like, she was like, I saw T-Core, Cam,
and
Cedric,
that's
and
fucked
Chelsea
up.
out
Okay,
there,
so I don't like
and I
that.
was like,
Okay, I don't like that. Okay, so
Yeah,
let me touch on that
that
real quick.
was
Let me
a
touch on
really
that real quick.
hard thing to
Just
experience in there.
because that cookout alliance ruined every black people talking to each other. Because I see a bunch of white people talking to each other, I won't say, oh, that's a KKK alliance. I won't say that. It's just the point of just because black people talk to each other doesn't mean they're alliance. And she ruined their whole narrative at that point. And I don't like that. And y'all can say what y'all want to say. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't.
when Angela said that, I was like, Angela, T-Core was like trying to tell you that's how it could be perceived from their end because you're probably talking about, oh, we have to watch out for the black people, like
It's
we have to like get
rude.
them out.
It's rude as fuck. It's rude. And I don't like it. Because in 60 Days In, they used to do that to the black people on 60 Days In when I was in there. If to me black people, was together, oh, they're Bloods, they're Crips. And that's why I hate my show so much. I was on that show. Because it was just the stereotypes. I don't like a stereotype. I hate it. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't like it. And
One thing I like about the season is like we don't have any like live feeds or like anything on the show like regarding race except for that other situation that Angela
and
had.
what she
Like,
and she's
other than that,
and back in the day, Big Brother used to be the most racist show on the money. They
yeah,
used to, oh,
because
you
like
want
the
to get ghetto
casting
girl?
director,
Oh, you want to get ghetto girl? I'm like, I said, what am I watching?
because
What am
the
I
Brooklyn's
watching?
friends.
And
because the
Lisa, you were
casting
so nice.
director,
Lisa, I love you. I love you, girl. I love you, baby girl. I love you, baby. I
if
love
y'all
you,
notice the
girl.
casting in
That's
every
my
single
baby. That's my
season,
Lisa, baby.
the casting changed around season 23 because in the past Big Brother you could only see like
Hmm.
one Asian American,
One black
one black person
person.
every
Oh, I
single
love
season.
him. Yes.
Then Jesse came on, who was like the new casting director for season 23. That's when everything changed. So I'm glad that changed because now we have like more ethnicities, we have like more nationalities, we have more everything.
Because
So at this
CBS
point,
was
it's
a
like just keep
predominantly
doing your
white
thing.
network.
Representation in the house matters, and like here's something that like we're always like I think some of the people are conscious of and some of the people aren't necessarily, but like we're representing America, and we are yes, we are playing in a game, but we are also representing America. 16 people representing America, and I think there's also a tone to be set with who's there and how we choose to be, and words matter and actions matter, and
Lisa, for
words are
that,
very
for
powerful.
being in the house, if you were still in the house right now, if
Mm-hmm.
you were brought to that attention about Angela for what she said, how would you handle that situation? Like if she like came up to you about that, like told you like we have to watch out for those four people. How would you feel about that in that moment? Because that is your game. Because Angela could be like could exaggerate it, and then she could be like, Lisa like agreed with me and everything. Like how would you handle that situation if you were still in the house? If Angela told you that.
Well, I don't, things that came out of her mouth after a certain point didn't have any validity to me.
Validity. I never heard that
She
word day in
clocked. I'm
my life.
sorry.
Validity.
She clocked that.
Validity.
I'm sorry. She clocked it.
Oh, wait. Lisa, you need to be on the challenge for real. You would get them bitches in check. You're like, oh, you're done. Oh, validity. You have no
Yeah.
validity to this life. No validity. I'm gonna start using
Yeah.
that. Validity.
Oh, Lisa,
Lisa, if you
for
were
Big Brother,
What's
if
up?
if you were
Lisa,
voting
go ahead.
this week between Rubina and who else was nominated? Cedric, who would you have voted out?
Cedric.
Would you have wanted to join the house flip, or would you
Based
have stuck with the Chelsea Brooklyn Cam alliance?
Lisa was a She was smart. Yeah, Lisa's smart.
I
She,
would I,
yeah.
I would probably vote out Cedric, and I told this to
Mm,
Cedric in the live. I never
mm,
discussed game with him. And if we're going off of, this is like the end of week
mhm,
4, right? This is week 4. I'm supposed like how I wanted to play was a
Right.
loyal game to my alliance members, to people that I was actually playing with, and to build trust. So I wouldn't vote out Rubina because I
One
told her
thing
I
about you,
wouldn't.
Lisa, I know that you are a person who like does like smart decisions. You don't play emotionally. So every single week it would be like, okay, what does it come down to? It has to come down game, but I
Mm-hmm.
cannot do emotional. So every single week you would like be in the right mindset. Even if you were like in the minority, you would be like, that's the move I wanted to make for myself. If you
Exactly.
guys want to do that, then go ahead. But I'm gonna play my game.
Exactly. And so like I always made game decisions. Everything was done that I did was done intentionally. We know that like the only lie I said was about Matt because in that moment that would not be beneficial because Angela was already planting it around the house that like I'm working with Matt, that I'm wrapped around his finger, and I was like that's not the case, but I don't want the perception in the
Girl,
house
that
to make
heifer
it
was
seem like
paranoid.
I'm
The worst
was
part, oh my
even
god, the
working
worst
with
part
Matt.
was after that Matt vote. I kid you not, Lisa. Like after everything that happened, literally everyone was saying
Mm-hmm.
I think Mackenzie, Leah, and Lisa like all voted out, all voted to keep Matt, and I think they're all aligned because I automatically like had you in it, and I'm like, why is Lisa brought into this? Because the only people that were close to Matt during the first week were Leah and Mackenzie, so why does Lisa tie in with this?
Hmm.
Because she's probably like mildly talked game with those three.
I don't think you
Rudy
guys saw
speaking
this. So the hammock
facts. I love this
conversation
room.
that I had with
Yes,
Angela,
Rudy speaking
I
facts.
I don't think I don't think that people knew hi hi. I don't think people saw it, but because I don't think they aired the whole thing and I don't know if I'm going to air the whole thing. Um but Angela started going on a rant that about like her theories about me, and she goes, "You're wrapped around Matt's finger. You were talking to
No,
him." And I go, "I'm not wrapped around anyone's finger. Like, I'm a smart woman." And then she goes, "You're working with MJ and Matt." She goes, "You took a nap on Mackenzie's butt today
huh?
and you're aligned with her." And I was like, "What?" I fell asleep. We were all laying outside and I was sleeping on MJ. And that was Angela's reasoning as to why it's
That is so fourth grade. That is so fourth grade.
it's like that was like when I told her I didn't want to align with her in the hammock, she started just going off at me. And when she said the first lie, and I was like, that's when it was like, nothing of this is valid, and nothing
Someone
that she says
said
after this is valid.
someone said
Be-
in the live, they said Lisa, how mad were you when Angela called you a twit? I feel like Angela, if this was real life and she actually like called her a twit, I feel like Lisa would like straight up physically fight her over this. Because first off, you don't call.
I would not physically fight
Okay,
anyone. I don't use
period.
I don't express myself. I think I handled it the same way I would handle it. Like, that is me. How I
Hmm.
showed up on TV was me being me and me handling any situation. I wasn't engaging with her. I walked away from her. That was the first time that she talked to me in 2 weeks, since I set my boundary and
One thing I know
was just like,
is
"Hey, I
like
don't want to
as soon
align."
as you were to win like an
And
HOH, the first nominee, and I don't even care if she like tried to beg and plead, you'd be like, yeah, you're going up on the block. Don't even come up to my HOH room. Like, please,
yeah,
please stop.
yeah. So like I handled it in the same way, like, I trust myself when I handle whatever I need
Hmm.
to in a moment, right? So it was just like I didn't have anything to say. It was just like, leave me alone, stop bullying me. Like, this isn't okay. You were bullying me every day. There's a lot that you guys didn't see. There was a lot that was cut from the feeds. There was a
Hmm.
lot that was cut from the storylines, but it
The
was
weird,
every day and it was
the
repetitive
weird thing about
and
Angela,
repetitive.
every single little thing that you do, if you talk to like Rubina or Cedric, like on a hammock about food or anything, I feel like Angela would look at you and be like, Lisa has a final three with Cedric and Rubina, guys. She was like over there talking game. Every single little thing that you did, she was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna use this against her. I'm gonna try to use this against her. And I'm like, Angela, you
Hi,
have to
Steven.
calm down.
Hi,
Sky.
is it Sky or Steven?
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
sorry. Hi, Sky. Yeah, no, it was just like any like I didn't
And
even talk to her,
like every single team
and
did.
she just found
Oh
reasons
yeah,
to
Lisa,
keep
this is
going
like
in there.
a really good question. I don't know if you can say it out loud
Yeah,
because
ask
of
me.
production reasons. When you go into the diary
Hmm.
room, is there an actual TV or is it like a
I probably can't answer that, so I'm gonna
all
say
right. So for
veto.
the okay, so another question for the house. I heard that when you walk into the house, it's like extremely cold. Like cold is
It's
like
cold.